We now go back to Nairobi to discuss macroeconomic issues in the aftermath of this week's elections in Kenya with Eliud Moyi. He's a policy analyst at the Kenyan Institute for Public Policy Research and Analysis. Dr. Moyi, of course, the larger issues, very much the economy, unemployment, getting bigger growth figures up. Will the election of any particular candidate change fundamentally the economic challenges awaiting Kenya?
I think basically the current situation presents macroeconomic challenges, and this will happen mainly through the political risk that is likely to affect private investment, likely to affect export activity, and that is likely to affect the overall performance of the economy. And so we basically expect that the current political situation is likely to have an impact on economic performance.
Mm-hmm. Now, of course, the tension is mounting as we're waiting for the results. There is the potential that if the results are not accepted, that there could be violence. Everyone is very confident that this time around the Kenyan electorate is much more mature. A lot has been put in place to prevent the kind of violence that we saw back in 2007. From a risk point of view, has enough been done to minimize or ameliorate that risk as you know the clock is ticking and as the counting is happening?
Yeah, I think basically the 2007 experience threw the nation into a planning mood. And so a lot of things have been happening since then as we moved closer to the current election. I am aware of civil society initiatives. There have been public sector initiatives, of course, to sensitize communities, to step up security, to restore public trust and confidence in the electoral process. And of course, the main fundamental one was the constitutional reforms that have been done between that time, and particularly they were stepped up in 2010 when the 2010 constitution was passed. And so I can say that we have over time put in place quite a number of initiatives to arrest recurrence of violence. And I think evidence of this is what happened in Coast province. I think during the eve of the voting, we had the security situation beefed up very quickly. This is mainly because of the initiatives that have been put in place since 2007. And I think we are unlikely to see a worse situation like the one we had in 2007.